and it actually was a library book. That's funny. The last person to check this out was also named Michelle. Hi there, Michelle here, also known as Fancy Dinosaur Party, and welcome back to my channel. And today's video is a thrift with me. As you can see, that there, we already went to one thrift store. I didn't have time to do my intro. I have time now to do my intro. My sister's in the Dollarama. So I found this shelf, which you will see in a little bit. And then that bag back there, we're actually donating a bunch of stuff. We did some spring cleaning and we're just like, you know what? We don't have room for these things anymore, you know? So donating a bunch of stuff today. Me and my sister, we're just gonna go thrifting to a few thrift stores, and I am personally just looking for some knickknacks. Now, I have not bought knickknacks. I have not bought home decor. I have not bought any of that in literal months. I had no place to put it. But now with that faux wood paneling of my dreams, I'm buying more home decor things, which I'm very happy with. I love home decor stuff. I love it more than buying clothes, because clothes, you don't know if they're gonna fit you, and if they don't, then but home decor, you just look at it and you're like, this is it. This is what I want. I'm buying it. It is getting super sunny, so I'm gonna put my sunglasses on. And then I'm also looking for crochet things. So crochet books, crochet magazines, all that kind of stuff. Also anything to do with yarn, like yarn little craft doodads. But yeah, other than that, you know, I'm just gonna go thrifting and see what I can find. This was the first store we went into. I quickly went over to the men's section to see if they had any sweaters or any cool jackets. Then over to the ladies' dresses, where there was this cute two-piece set, but it just really wasn't my style, so I didn't get it. Who wants Will on their jacket? I do. And this store had a sale on all of their home decor, so all the art and mirrors and everything like that was 50% off. I really liked this painting. It was really cool, but it was very winter and it's spring now. They knocked over a plant. Mother's not going to be too happy with them. I've never been able to find great fabric or bedding in this store, but you know, I always have to take a look. And again, today I didn't find any. I did, however, find this really cute shelf. I mean, I think it's from the 90s, but it definitely gives me a bit of a vintage vibe to it. Brittany said Tim Hortons, and it gave us some place in Georgia.
We're going to Georgia! My watch is telling me to turn!
We'll be there in 15 hours! And then me and my sister headed to this thrift store next. This desk was so cool, and then like right beside it was two matching orange chairs. If I had the room in my car and in my house, I would have bought them. And then of course I had to check out the patterns. I did, however, find this pattern, and I feel like this is from a child's nightmare. Brittany just found me some things and I have to get them now. Cats. This one specifically. We don't want him dying here. Look at that bird. Now, like I mentioned, I was looking for some home decor for my room now that I have finally found the theme, which is creepy motel room from the 70s. That's what I like now. So I wanted to look to see if there was anything that I, you know, would fit in there. I really like this shelf here. It was the perfect size, but I didn't care for the color nor the price, so I didn't get it. And then I found this one, which the price was right, the color was right, and the size was right, so I definitely picked that up.
Wow.
Oh, he's up to no good. Now, I thought that these were really, really cute. They were $5 each though. Maybe if they were $5 for the pair. Also, it said 50 cents on it. So someone tried to sell it at a yard sale for 50 cents. And now Value Village is charging $5. I really like this, but not for $30. Not for $30. And you know me, I gotta look at the knickknacks because you never know what you're gonna find in these bags. I always seem to have really good luck at this thrift store for finding really cool sheets and fabrics, but today I just didn't find anything that I really, really liked. There was so many patterns, and these ones I really loved, but they were all for children, so they would not fit me if I had made them. It's a few days later, and now I'm going to show you the haul. Honestly, this is the most stuff that I have thrifted in like 6 months, and on top of that, the least expensive thrift haul that I've done in months either. So I've got the most stuff and I saved the most money, mainly because each store I went to, there was a sale. So the first store had a sale on home decor, the second store had a sale on books, and then Value Village we went to, I had a 20% off coupon. So I was saving a lot of money, and I think I bought a lot of cool things. Now, here's the thing. I have not shopped for home decor in probably 9 months. I had no really place to put home decor, but now with like my room kind of coming together, I'm like, I need to buy home decor stuff now. I need to fill this with clutter, because this has to be that creepy motel from the 70s that is somewhere off a highway and it looks abandoned, but it isn't. It's kind of the vibe I'm going for, and I absolutely love it. Let's start off with the first place we went to, which was like a little like local thrift store. I only did find one thing. This. I bought this shelf. I love this shelf. It's so cool. It was originally $8, but because this was part of the home decor, I got it for $4. It's so neat. I don't really have room for it right now. Like where I would probably put it is where this mirror is, but I kind of like the mirror. There is another place I want to put it, but I got to move some stuff around because there's a big wardrobe in my room that I'm not currently using, and this could go there. And then we went to another like community thrift store in Grimsby, which had the sale on the books. All the books were 50% off. I saved a lot of money, but also I found some really cool stuff. First up, I basically spent the whole entire time in the like crocheting, needlework, sewing spot of the store. I was not looking for clothes that day. Clothes were not on my mind, but I did find these, which do go on clothes. They were a pack of 5, and they were $1.25 each, and I took them all out because I had to do a TikTok on. And these are just little iron-on decals that you put on your clothes, and then you embroider them. Kind of wish that they were like already like colored in. Buying stuff for a hobby and actually doing the hobby are 2 different hobbies. The amount of sewing patterns and stuff like this that I buy, I keep buying them and then I just don't do them. Eventually I will. I'll just open this one up for you. Okay, so this is what it looks like. It is in reverse because then when you iron it on and take the paper away, it's the right way. Not colored in or anything like that. I opened the rest of them. If you really want to see it, check out my TikTok where I opened all of them and you can see all of them. Anywho, pretty much they just look like this, but just with different designs. For $1.25 for all 5, that was a pretty good deal. This was a few days ago when I went thrifting, and I've already kind of forgotten what I got, so this is also a surprise for you as it is a surprise for me. Did find this. It is a pattern to do these. I just love the idea of them. This was 50 cents. And then I picked this pattern up here. This was also 50 cents. There's a bunch of different covers. So you got a toaster, you got your blender over here, got a tea cover. But what I really like about this idea is I would love to make a cover for my sewing machine so it doesn't get so dusty. And I know I do have a cover for it. Remember where it was, but I don't remember where it was. I also picked this up. It was $2 $2 and just says daffodils. It is copyright 1994. Oh, that's kind of neat. It makes it look like it's stained glass, but it's actually for fabric. So it gives you all the pieces to cut out, and then you cut it out in your fabric and you make this little stained glass moment like a quilt. I've never done anything for quilting, so this is going to be very interesting when I get to it. And then I also bought this. It's just decals, so they're Thanksgiving-ish, you know? And then on the back, it tells you how you can use the decals. I really wish like those were there. Originally, this was 75 cents. I don't know what I paid for it because the sticker is just not on it. Also, I don't think this has ever been opened because I'm trying to figure out how to even open it. And like I said, all their books are 50% off, so I found some really cool like art, crocheting, sewing books. So the first one I found was a complete guide to crochet stitches. Originally 50 cents, got it for 25. Published in Toronto, 1972. All the different crocheting. Wait, what was that one? That one looked really cool. Where was it? This one. That's kind of neat. I like the checkerboard look. A few in here that I actually really want to do. Like this here, you can make yourself like a reusable fruit bag, if you know what I'm talking about. Kind of like a bag like this, but crocheted. I swear to gosh, if they give me the flower that I was looking for months and I couldn't find it, and now they're like, oh, here you go. Look at that. That flower looks very similar to the flower that I had just made in one of my previous videos. Crocheting, super easy if you want to get into it. If you don't already know, I got a bunch of tutorials for a bunch of different projects. The next book I found was this one here. It is called Needlecraft. It was $2, which means I got this huge book for $1. 1979. Okay, so there's all this different types of things. You got knitting, crocheting, knotted, and woven work. You got embroidery, needlepoint, patch, and quilting, and you also get some basic sewing in here, which is really cool. And I really like the older books just because I love older patterns, the vintagey kind of retro looks that, you know, sometimes you can only find in these types of books. Then I found this book here. It is just Dried Flowers, a complete guide to growing, drying, and arranging. This was $1, which means I got this for 50 cents. If I can just show you. See? Ooh. And part of me kind of wants to get into collaging, where you get books like this or magazines and you cut them out. But this one is just like so neat just to look at. And then the last book, I am like pleasantly surprised I actually found it, and that is this here, a Singer sewing book from 1969, and it actually was a library book. That's funny. The last person to check this out was also named Michelle. That's interesting. I've worked in a library for years, and what would happen is when you got books like hardcover books like this, you put a plastic jacket on them just to protect them. But this jacket has definitely seen better days, so I think I'm just going to take the plastic jacket off, but I'm going to leave the cover on because this cover is just, it's so cool. And then also I feel like a librarian when I have to sit like this, so I can like show you all the pages. There is a lot of sewing knowledge, and it basically just tells you how to make garments. Ooh, like how to add like a pocket, puff sleeves. You know, I'm a big fan of puff sleeves. It actually tells you how to do a puff sleeve. A lot of different cool things. I'm really excited to actually read this. I do love reading books, so I think this one would be really cool and maybe will give me some inspiration. And then the last thing that I bought there, which I did not need to buy, was this bag of cats. My sister's like, you don't want them to die there, do you? And I'm just like, no, I don't. These cats scare me because of Lady and the Tramp. This one says that it was made in 1988. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take these cats, and I think I might just put them around the room. So the cats were $4. That does it from that store. I still have more to show you. Like I told you, this is a huge haul today. So the last place we went to was Value Village, and I was looking for a few more like quirky items in here. So let's get into that. The first thing I found was this here, and it is a barometer. It gives you the air pressure, basically. Right now it says very dry, and I'm not 100% sure if it still works. It is very old. It does give you the instructions of how to read one. It does look like there was a sailboat maybe here at one point. Maybe they had glued like a metal boat, kind of similar to like this metal here, and maybe it fell off. I kind of want to maybe find another sailboat or paint something on here or put something like covering this up. Other than that, I think it looks really cool. This is definitely something that my grandfather would have bought or owned, and it was $5. It's gonna go somewhere on the wall because I redid that wall over there. And then speaking of the wall, I also bought this little shelf. It was $4. Hangy doodads in the back, but there's one wall between my wall and the window, and it's literally this wide. I had a little bit of problems putting up the contact paper because I did the exact same wall over there. Had a little bit of trouble doing that, so there's kind of like this line, and I'm thinking I'll just put this right over the line and you won't even see it. And then I can, you know, just put some plants on here or, you know, little trinkets. Speaking of little trinkets, I bought this bag of random stuff and it was $4, and I bought it mainly because of this little guy here. He has flat back. Feel like this could be real fur. Maybe. I mean, if I'm looking at the back, it doesn't look like it's hide. It just looks like it is fabric. The feathers might be real, but he's not real. Don't worry. He's not a real taxidermy. And I think I bought him because I feel really bad because he looks real and I want him to have a special home and know that he's loved. Like, that's how I feel about taxidermy stuff, and I think it fits well in here. That's the main reason I bought this bag, but there was a few other little things in here, such as this. 3 little flowers. I think this actually will work good for my room, and then it says OFDP on the back. I'm not too sure what that means. It also came with the baby angel bear, which I think is a Christmas ornament, and then it also came with this dream catcher. Not too sure what I'm gonna do with these guys because I mainly bought it for the owl. We'll have to see. I bought this decorative plate. I have never bought decorative plates before. It was $4, and it actually says it's 1989. This is what it says on the back. It just says The Moose, and I think this would look really good on the wall. I don't have plate hangers, so I'm not too sure how I'm gonna hang this up. Also at Value Village, I was looking in their fabrics and their sewing patterns, and I picked this up. And you might be thinking, hey Michelle, didn't you just buy that at the other store? Yes, I picked it up. It was $4, which was much more expensive than this one, and it is pretty much the same thing. But if you look at the packaging, there's way more pattern pieces in this than in this. Maybe some of the pattern pieces got lost and they're not all in here, so I bought this one just in case. And they are a little bit different, so they're not exactly the same. This one here is different than this pillow. All the pillows are a little bit different, so it's not like I bought the exact same pattern. Kind of bought the exact same pattern, but also kind of didn't. Last item, last store we went into, it was a Salvation Army, I think, and it was a very small one, so I didn't take out my phone because I didn't really find anything until we kind of left, and then I found something, and I am 50-50 on it. It's the only item of clothing that I bought this entire time. Here's the thing. Back in like 2013, 2014, I bought a lot of cat shirts from Blue Notes. Buying this, I wasn't 100% sure, is from the brand The Mountain, and I really like this gray color because it's kind of like a tie-dye. I like cats, and I like boats, and I think I bought it because of the boat. Because of this boat, I'm like, oh, I like boat things. It was $6, so it's not bad, and I think I have another shirt with the same, let me check this. Years and years ago, I had thrifted this one as well, and I'm only bringing it up because it is the same brand, The Mountain. This one here was a size medium, and then this one here is a size extra large, and I really liked it. It still has like the same kind of tie-dye. Unfortunately, this medium one, it is a little bit tight, so I think I might be selling this one on my Poshmark, but that's why I bought this one, because I'm like, if I'm gonna let that one go, then I can bring this one into my wardrobe. I think this is gonna be like a really good, like, you know, casual summer look. It has cats and boats on it. Like, what more can I ask for? It was an impulse buy, but I do really like it. That is everything. If you stuck around this long, thank you for watching. This is literally the biggest thrift haul that I have done in months, and I'm really excited to look through those books, use the patterns, put up the home decor stuff in my room. I'm really excited for that. So yeah, if you're new to my channel, like sewing, crafting, mainly thrifting, why not subscribe? You can also follow me on my Instagram, which is fancydinotparty. I think that is it. So y'all have a good day now.